Oh, this is with Amnesia here. I think this is a great comment. Especially like, interaction, just different perspectives. Two people walking side by side see more than one person in front, one person behind. Anyway, so update. This is the whole focus of the video. So good ideas, just like great. I think I'm putting the cart before the horse, and like making things for what should be in the game, and not focusing on what already is in the game, and just find a more down to earth Emporium light. Just focus on that, make it accessible, make it just good, solid, and if I have extra stuff that's done, I can always add it in, but I should have something now that's people can enjoy. Instead of adding and bloating it and bloating it and bloating it until you end up like this huge project that's just like not easy to work on, like a grind, like I said. So these scales you got, right? Those were for like how the game should be. Like I should have this Baldur's Gate Arms and Armor Emporium made so you can turn the scales into armor and things, and you can turn the wyvern heads into things like that. But I didn't get around to it, so it's kind of like this loose end, It's a good example of, oh yeah, I'll do this. I just kind of went with what I could do. Out of those, I pushed this, put the scales in, I was like, oh man, this Drake should have scales, but I'm not ready yet. I'll just put it in there anyway. I ninja'd it in there, so. But this problem happens because the dates are not matching up. So yeah, so I did that, and then anyway, I haven't been doing nothing. I just been a bit of a side tangent. I made these necklaces because you read this, it's a unique description, and there's 4 of them in the game. Like you look at like the results of things like Broly's Tower, there's Baldur's Gate, and there's a carnival. It just doesn't make any sense. So I was like, how would we do the same thing these necklaces are doing? Like a magical treasure loot thing that you can shoot and use in combat, whatever, right? And it's fun, but pace it, right? So I did this. I thought okay, so we can pace the game a bit better. So have this like thing that shoots fireballs, lots of them before you can even shoot one fireball. That can happen. That doesn't make any sense. I think the first necklace was made in probably Baldur's Gate, I think, and like then they added more stuff in later. That's what I'm thinking anyway. The pacing the game, because it seems a bit distorted. Like, why is there like large shields +1 and like stores? I think it's a mistake they had. It's oversized. It's such a big game, kind of things slip through the cracks. So you see what's going on here, right? Added all these. I haven't done the descriptions or the icons, but I did the mechanics of it because I can just monkey around with that. We'll work with what I can. What I got right now. So added in magic missile thing because like I did some research, right? There's like, what are the necklaces that come with the lore, the source books? Because I guess that necklace of missiles was from Ensure and Behold. It was from here, but I looked into it to see if there's any different versions, and there was. It was actually kind of a lower version. So I made like the lowest version, so it's basically the same effect of like oil fiery burning, because like this version has 6x6 fireballs, and oil fire burning's 5x6. So I made like a necklace that's a bit weaker, and you can kind of get it. So I need necklace of fiery burning because I got the right description for it, right? But I pace these things, right? So you could think. So necklace that shoots magic missiles, it's fine. When you first get it, you're probably around level 2, 3, I don't know, 4. Nashville Carnival shop. I was like, okay, get one of those. You don't need to shoot fireballs to have fun. You can still have fun by shooting magic missiles, all that type of stuff, and messing up spellcasters and all that type of stuff, right? Just blast them to hell. Yeah, then there's Merchant Baldur's Gate to sell his necklaces and add enhanced edition. Okay, so just add one of those, and it seems like a generic. Don't need like a big, unique, epic necklace. Just something that shoots magic missiles, common spell, and stuff like that in Baldur's Gate. So, and then I just added in it shoots glitter dust or whatever, right? So, same thing. It makes things easier to hit. So okay, it makes sense to have it early in the game. And oil, the lesser version necklace, so you can get that Baldur's Gate. I feel like there is in the base like Baldur's Gate and Tales of Ghost, like there is actually one you can get legit, like in this little like slime pool. I was like, you know what? If we're gonna do this like a big grand plan, perhaps we should have the best version in the hardest place, right? Like the worst, not the worst, the less powerful version in the easiest place, just to pace the game. You shouldn't have like, the best stuff right at the bat, and everyone else kind of just lukewarm afterwards. You should have to pace it, so it's always a steady flow, right? Anyway, so that's that. That's what I've been up to. That was the necklaces, blah 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 necklaces. So I don't think I've mentioned these, but I've also done stuff. Here's all unfinished stuff. But yeah, so I got these. There's no icons yet, so just blah blah blah. So this is a prototype name. Anyway, so yeah, but I've done like I did some armor because I didn't like the how they looked. So started off with this like Armor of Faith because wasn't quite. This is new version of that, like the new icon. And then I've this got like an extra piece in it that kind of morphed into its own thing. Like I was playing it was Grey County kind of, it's a different mod, and they had this like plate +3 plate mill, and I thought it was like really cool, and but you know I was like I didn't like the icon. I can make better icons now, so hopefully this will load. Yeah, so I did this, and had to go through different versions. So I did this, so it's like plate mill, and then yeah, so then I was monkeying around with some more armor stuff. I was just adding a bit of armor spear, so I added filled plate to the game because that's just the stuff I do. I kind of fill in the gaps of things. It's it's like hide armor, but like it's a missing armor category. I don't know if I can just find the thing. So I took this thing and like there's a version you can find. It's like not really used too much, and made it like symmetrical because it wasn't. And it just hey, this looks like field plate. I could just there you go, +2 field plate because I already have a +1. Where's the +1? Blah blah blah. I think it's under C. I think A B. So first world problems anyway. A whole bunch of versions here. Just holy jeez, macaroni. Computer's almost gonna die here. I got a new computer, but it's all good. So here we go. So I made this is like the +1, and there's like the regular field plate. So I did that. That was when I was working on Dark Side of the Sword Coast for like 2.2 or something. Anyway, did that, and yeah, a whole bunch of stuff like here. This is from like yeah, stuff I should add into the game. I was like, this is a cool helmet. Let's go with Microsoft Paint and go nuts, and I did that. I turned a 3D object. How do you do that? Anyway, that's not. Anyway, I just did that. Crazy, went nuts. Anyway, so there's more armor. Just gonna find it. Field plate. It's this stuff. Here we go. So I did this. Here's another one. Guess the video is kind of small, but yeah, did stuff like that, and that's what we've kind of been up to, more or less. Just I added more stuff that should be in the game. I really should work on what was already in the game so I could finish my. It's like I'm jumping too far ahead. I'm doing like step 2 before I'm doing step 1. You know, where it's like I want this to be done, so I'm adding more stuff that should be in because I feel like these upgrades are kind of like there's no point to them because there's nothing to fight. You know, that's worth it. So like, it's kind of balance. It's kind of making the game like more worse because there's no enemies to fight. So I'm like, I gotta do that, and like I should just do a simple version, make it so that some upgrades you get 3 of them. That's a great idea. It's 3 of them makes the game better. You know, you can upgrade all the ones that are good. Just focus on it because you have this fresh in your mind playing the game, and this is good because I haven't been doing full playthroughs in a long time. So then you add stuff in, you're just like, oh, you know, and just it's good to actually get down to earth and just figure out what makes sense. Anyway, yeah. So I guess I gotta agree with you, I guess. Yeah, I'll give you insightful, but I think it agrees. Nah, fuck, I'll give you insightful. Anyway, so yeah, there we go. Anyway, so with Amnesia, agree with your point. Bye for now, signing out, and take care, have fun.